The dyers are not given to spending unnecessarily. When the complicated jobs show up, they ask what makes the experts better than them. Well, we are not about to give a lengthy seminar on being a DIYer. We want to discuss how to make a truck rack if you are seriously considering doing that. More precisely, we would explore doing this with wood as the major item. So, if you strongly believe you are up for what is coming, do not chicken out by watching. What are the benefits of the truck rack? Either bought or self-made, truck racks are the ideal way to transport various kinds of cargo with your pickup truck. Let us walk you through a few of the advantages of the truck rack. 1. Safety. The safety of your goods and other road users can be down to using a good truck rack. At 60 km per hour, imagine the sight of a canoe, ladder, or kayak tripping off your truck bed. That is horrible. The goods are likely to be damaged, maybe beyond repairs. Also, just what if it is beyond the goods? A trailing vehicle or pedestrian can be adversely affected in the process. Using a truck rack is not just about convenience. It is also about protecting your items, other road users, and staying out of trouble with the law. That is a good choice, isn't it? 2. We love the convenience. Yes, convenience is another reason to buy or make a truck rack. We once saw a pal transport a ladder without a truck rack. As you would have guessed, it was a backbreaking experience for him. For a start, how did he manage to do this? The ladder was difficultly positioned in a semi-horizontal manner. An end of the ladder was resting on the end of the truck bed. Precisely that part that can be open and closed. The other part of the ladder was heavily resting on the rear window of the driver and passenger side. Because the ladder was about 15 feet, the weightier part was hanging awkwardly in the air. So much for not having a truck rack. To say the least, it was awkward. By now, you get the logic behind having and using a truck rack. It is safe and convenient. Also, concerning convenience, a lot of commercially purchased racks can be detached and reinstalled when needed. So, if having a permanent rack is the problem, you can simply detach and reinstall when you need it. Depending on how the DIY truck rack is constructed, you can also enjoy this privilege. 3. It is a blank check for carrying items. Have you ever thought about what you cannot carry with the truck rack? Almost everything has a place. It can either be within the rack or above it. For instance, the ladder, canoe, and kayak will fit conveniently above the rack. They will be positioned to protrude towards the roof of the driver's cabin. On the other hand, items such as the mountain bikes and short logs of wood will have their place within the rack itself. This also means you can carry many things at the same time. Haven explained this. How do you make a truck rack? For the wooden DIY truck rack construction, you would need some items. Once again, the wooden option is cost-effective. It does not require as much as the metal kind of truck rack. So, let us make a list of the items needed for this truck rack production. 1. 2x4 logs of wood. 2. Tape for measurement. 3. Power driller. 4. Chisel. 5. Metal braces. 6. Saw. 7. Wood screw. In building this ladder rack, the holes on your truck bed are particularly important. The receivers will play a huge role in holding the rack. This is because the vertical parts of the wooden rack will be stationed inside the receiver. As listed in the item requirements above, we strongly recommend the 2x4 wooden log. Among many reasons, it affords you various options. It is the perfect blend of strength and flexibility. This is considering how it is great for adjustments in suiting the intended ladder rack design. So, let's go over the steps required for the construction. 1. Take the measurement. The correct measurement should be taken at this point. Ensure that there is no loose end in this regard. This is because the construction of the ideal rack is dependent on the correct measurement. You should take the vertical and horizontal measurements as would be explained below. 2. Cutting the 2x4 wood. Using the appropriate saw, cut the 2x4 in line with the earlier taken measurements. It is preferable to use the holes beside the bed truck to house the vertical parts of the frame. Since most of the weight is rested on the holes, there will be ease in detaching after use. Make sure you measure the size of the hole on the bed truck. This measurement should influence the shape of the bottom end of your vertical post. While cutting the wood, add an extra 1 foot for the height. This will serve as allowance and a restraint for goods placed on top. Attach these 2x4s vertically into the holes on the side of the truck's bed. If cut out appropriately, the bottom ends should have no problem fitting into the holes. Before cutting, add exactly 1.5 feet to the logs for the breadth. These horizontal posts would be half the number of vertical posts. If you have 6 vertical posts, you should have 3 horizontal posts. You will need to drill square holes on the top part of the vertical posts. The hole should not extend to the other part of the wood. On the other hand, the horizontal post should be chiseled on both ends. This is to align firmly with the vertical post. Afterward, the horizontal frames should be fitted and trapped in the vertical frame after installation. It should be well fitted to avoid loose ends. You should also use metal bolts as added reinforcement. It will be better to fix the entire frame before mounting it on the truck's bed. This will require the services of 3 or 4 extra hands to mount conveniently. More often, the vertical frames would not exceed 6 logs with 3 on each side. At least, you should have 4 logs. The general idea is that the horizontal logs should be half the number of vertical ones. Wood screws should be used as additional support for the aligned posts. Also, metal braces should be used wherever necessary. This is to support the rack frame. Aside from wood, the self-made truck rack can also be made with metal. Let's try to have a comparison of both. If you are doubting the efficacy of the proposed wooden rack, let your mind be at rest. This is because the wooden rack can hold just about anything. However, this is largely dependent on the quality of the wood. You can perform a test to ascertain the wood's strength. Lay one of the 2x4 logs horizontally on the truck bed, then sit on it. Let us say you weigh close to 200 pounds. That is a lot for a single log of wood. As a result, the log should bend. However, if strong enough, it should not break. The average metal rack has this edge over the wooden truck rack. This is considering that it is stronger. However, the wooden rack should not be ruled out. The wooden rack is also budget-friendly. If saving cost is high up on your priority list, the wood rack is a great option for you. No doubt, from a financial stance, this is putting money to good use. Also, the wooden truck rack can be made into various kinds of racks. Although stronger, the metal rack has a problem. This is the problem of rust. The problem of rust is highly likely in a hot, humid environment. To avoid or resolve this, periodically adding a thick layer of coat is required. The exterior coat then bears the harsh effects of the weather rather than the metal itself. On the other hand, the properties of wood make the possibility of rust impossible. This is one edge wooden racks have over metal options. However, they also have their problems. Wooden racks are bad with moisture. So, how do you deal with this problem? The first option is that you get a waterproof tarpaulin. You are to use this item over the wooden rack. This is to ensure water cannot get to the wood. This way, your wooden rack is protected from the damaging effect of water. Secondly, you can make frequent use of carports in the garage. These places provide the needed shade and protection against natural elements. The third solution is to always detach immediately after use. At least, whenever it isn't in use, it is protected while detached. Aside from the damaging effects of moisture, there is the problem of insects. This is largely dependent on where you reside or drive the truck. For those having to go to the woods, the chances are high. Be that as it may, you can resolve this problem with an effective insecticide. Also, if you consider it necessary, you can engage the services of a pest control professional. Lastly, the coating option has also proven effective. When the wooden logs are painted with a thick coat, the chances of pest infection are minimal. Between a DIY rack and a commercial truck rack, which is preferable? That question is up to you to answer. There are many reasons people opt for commercial products. First, they do not have to get their hands dirty and spend so much time. Secondly, trusting an experienced hand is good. On the other hand, a self-made rack is a good experience for you. Furthermore, the rack can be more suited to meet your needs. Whatever your decision is, it is a good one. This is because there are no bad choices here. Buying and building are great choices. Should you decide to build a wooden rack, you have a lot of help with this video. Simply follow the method shared here. We wish you the best of luck regardless of your decision. If you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you'll know once we post a new video. Also, drop a comment below so we can know your thoughts. Finally, don't forget to check the description below for more details and visit our site www.zimcarcarriers.com for more awesome car carrier content like this.